guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Let's look in the last save game and take it from there. We should be back in the main keep. Yes, there we go, in the main keep. We're relatively nourished, so that's good. I've got some belladonna here. I need to pick up more belladonna because I want to basically do a bit of crafting in this particular instance. So belladonna, we're picking up a few more. We're going to take all of the belladonna with us. And I think we also need some, I think it was basically nettles, but I'm sure we can find more than enough nettles along the way. So I'm not too worried about the nettles as such. All right. We're going to craft some more potions to be able to save the game with. Of course, buying them costs, I think, like 130 or so. But if you can craft them yourself, you save yourself a heck of a lot of money. So that's exactly what we're aiming to do today. So is he closing the door right now, or is it still open? No, it's still open. There's just someone exiting at the moment. We climb up. Has he got more belladonna for sale? Belladonna is what we're looking for. No, he doesn't have any further belladonna at the moment. Which is not a big problem whatsoever. It's just, yeah, we just need to be conscious of that. Any particular recipes that are relatively cheap? There's moonshine we can get a recipe for. But other than that, hold on, let's just have a quick talk again. If I wanted to sell him one of the potions I've crafted here, it's a food item. 34? Wow! You lose a heck of a lot of money on selling them. So the price that you basically get for selling is, yeah, relatively minor compared to what you could actually achieve if you actually were to craft it. Or, yeah, I should really say the price difference between crafting it yourself and actually buying it is quite substantial. And if you wanted to sell them for a profit, yeah, you can probably make some profit, but it's most definitely not a huge profit. All right. Let's see if we can pick up more resources here along the way. I'll get the recipe up in the meantime. I got it on my phone. Actual fact, let's just do this briefly. What I just did, I put the recipe up on my second monitor. This means I basically don't have to basically dally around and try to keep my screen on my phone alive all the time. Probably with a bit more, yeah, doing this crafting, I should know it by heart. Dandelion, lots of dandelions here, lots of nettles as well. I don't need all the nettles in reality, but yeah, I'm going to leverage whatever I can here. Poppy. Ooh, rebellism's gone up. Nice. Hybrid. Also a good one to get. More dandelion here. Let's just check my carrying capacity. I'm good on that. More nettles here.
I could die of shame to be reduced to begging. But what am I to do, good folk? Skalitz lies in ruins. God
Hello.
God be with you.
Hello, Stephen.
God be with you.
Thank you.
How does life... And them rough. God be with you.
All right, we can get up here. Any further plants we can pick up here? Not that I can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Alchemy station. We're going to read this and we're going to prepare for it. Savory snaps. Right, what we need to do here is we need to start by putting a bit of wine in here. Vino. It's funny that you can actually put the wine and everything in there without actually that costing anything. Not the belladonna, but we're the nettles. So we need to put the nettles in the kettle. So we turn the timer. Turn the bellows on. And we need to, of course, grind the belladonna shortly. Timer again. Bellows. And whilst that is boiling, you can take the belladonna, put it into the mortar, take the other batch of belladonna, put it into the mortar, and then we're going to use the pestle to basically grind it. So, unfortunately, you cannot just start crafting a new recipe without actually having bought the recipe, as far as I'm aware. Okay, nice. Now we're going to basically do one more boiling of this. Then, of course, the bellows. In the meantime, I can pick up a vial from here. And once it's done, and we can actually then put it into, of course, a vial or a flask, whatever you want to call them. Now, I kind of presume that this is one of the more difficult ones. I'm not saying it's the most difficult one, but still. If it's one of the more difficult ones, I presume that you get more XP for doing this one. More wine. Now, once you get to level 10, there is a particular skill you can get to basically auto-craft them instead of having to do them all one by one yourself, which is a bit of a nuisance. It takes time, takes effort, but let's see how we can get on with this. 1, 2. All right, the hourglass is almost done. It's called a sand glass here. I'm not quite sure why. Let's do the bellows again. Heat it up. In the meantime, we can actually pick up our belladonna. Put it into the mortar. Put more belladonna into the mortar. And then we will grind it with the pestle again. Grind the belladonna, says the recipe. And so we are doing just exactly that. Okay. F and then Q, basically set the timer. And then, of course, use the bellows. In the meantime, I'm basically getting ready to pick up another file. Once that timer's finished, and of course the bellows are finished, we can then actually use this to basically pour our completed potion into the vial. And we should have another completed potion. Yes, and we gained another level in the actual alchemy skill. Great. So let's read the book again. We're going to get prepare this. What that prepare really means, it basically means we're going to put all the ingredients in place for the next crafting. Okay. Venom. Perfect. We're going to put a bit of the nettles in there. Remember, we got tons and tons of nettles, so there is no point in time that we should be running out of this at all. That is 1. Bellows is 2. I could, of course, pick up the belladonna already and put it into the mortar. Turn the hourglass again. Or the timer glass, whatever you want to call it. We're going to put more belladonna into the actual mortar. There's already 1 load in there. We're going to put the second load in there. And then we're going to use the pestle to basically properly grind it. Once we've done that, once again, we're going to put this into, of course, the cauldron. And whilst that is heating up, F, we're turning off the sand glass. Not sure why they call it a sand glass. It's an hourglass. But then again, it's called an hourglass, or we call it an hourglass because the ones we're typically used to either run for like a minute or an hour. A sand glass kind of makes sense. Right, there we go. how much more belladonna have we got? I think we're done in terms of belladonna. Yeah, we see, as you can see, we only got one left. So that's too little to actually do anything with. So we're going to exit here. And we're done in crafting this now. So if we look at our player stats here in terms of skills, Alchemy is at level 3. Let's see. Cured and cooked food. Okay. Will spoil 20% slower. Healing potion will heal you 50% more and will also okay. Richer potions will fill you up 30% less, and it means you can drink more of them and more often. Okay, that's good news. So that's a bit of crafting we just done here. Any other ingredients here? Let's wash ourselves. Why not? So I think we just got ourselves a new quest, didn't we? So there is the sea. Ask the executioner about the man with the broken leg. So that's what we're going to do next. That's for the quest for the people of our original hometown. To help in healing them. I need to figure out where the belladonna grows, so at least I can keep on picking it. Right, we're on our way. And we need to go through the forest there to basically get to the house where the executioner lives. Shouldn't be a massive task to do. Poppy growing here, perfect. Okay. I'm just going to cross through her field. Shouldn't really be a big issue. Just around here. I should be able to hit up further from here as well. It's heading a slight bit northwards. Hello, Mr. Executioner. I'm going to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind. Hello.
I need help with a wound.
And why should I help?
Okay, what do we want to leverage here? We can, of course, leverage this.
Help me now. I'm a loyal person.
All right.
Do you know anything about broke?
No, Henry. If you want to rough someone up, then you can go elsewhere. I'm an executioner.
No, it's not that. The exact opposite, actually.
Okay.
There's a man in Sasau with a badly broken leg.
And the monks won't touch him?
Yeah, that's right.
True enough. But it doesn't mean we can't help him too.
Above the ankle.
All right, listen. They won't let me in to see him, but it's not. There are 2 bones there. Most likely both broken. One of them probably didn't set. You can find both of them by feeling for them. If he's lost weight, it'll be all the. You have to find the place where the break is and get the 2 parts together. But the pain will be agonizing. He'll scream like a wounded beast and flail around all over the place. You'll have to get some strong fellows to hold him down.
Oh, lovely.
Don't be afraid to dig your finger.
Okay. Speech is increased. Lovely.
Do you know there's a girl?
I executed.
What?
No, not like.
So then...
Folk would like to drive her out of town. She has no one here. For a while, I thought I could take care of her, but it wasn't to be.
Why?
Do you really have
to? Okay.
I can't even go to the tavern for company. And no one would sup their ale with me.
Is it really that bad?
I'm not complaining, mind. Well paid. They might look sideways at you, too. Just for talk.
And that's what she's afraid of?
Exactly.
Doesn't that
None she knows of. You could help her, though.
Me?
Elishka has no family, but her husband might still have some kin. Nope.
What would she have?
A lot. Most of the town folk wouldn't give...
That doesn't sound like a...
It's not all, but...
Why do you want...
I do.
How can I find...
Try asking Alishka herself.
Mm-hmm.
She knows a thing or two.
Alright.
My thanks.
Okay. Ah, the game has been saved. That is always a good thing, I would say. Hermit executioner is trying to help the widow of Alishka. Only living with an executioner brings all sorts of problems. So we need to go for that blue marker. Oh, Alishka is right out here. Interesting. Yes, yes, you keep on barking.
Don't despair.
Only death could be...
Can I... Don't you have any...
No. And then I ended up with that man.
Didn't your husband have any kin?
Maybe.
Is that all you know?
Yes. But if they're anything like my old man, the bailiff and his catchpole...
That's all I need.
Okay, so the bailiff should know more about them. There's not a bandit camp there, it looks like, which is great. But what I will do... Hold on. I'm kind of looking for a few more herbs. Nettles, okay. I sincerely thought this white stuff was something as well. Oh, there's nettles here again. Dandelion, of course. Why not? Dandelion is so abundant everywhere here. Let's get rid of some of that stuff that we got on us. Move to horse, move to horse. Okay. St. John's Wort. Oh, it's always welcome as well. Thistle. You don't come across that all that often. All right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, poppies. Wormwood, also good. Bit more wormwood. These blue ones, is that anything? Not sure. Poppies. Sage, yes, we don't come across sage that often either. But there's a lot of stuff in this field that we don't come across that often, luckily. Thistle. That's thistle. Then there's lots of thistle here as well. Sometimes it doesn't focus properly, I get the impression. Like, you know there's something there. It just, how do you aim at it? Sage, okay. That should be thistle. And here, we've got these blue ones. That, how do I get those blue ones? Oh, at least assuming that they are something. Could of course be that they're not. Thistle, again, good. I didn't have that much thistle yet. So it's good to be able to collect a bunch of the thistle. More thistle, just different angle. You didn't quite see it quite differently if you look at Valerian. Okay. Dandelion, okay. Marigold, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Dandelion. Wormwood. Marigold. Marigold again. Dandelion. Marigold. All right, let's transfer this back over to our horse. Horse got a far higher load capacity than I do, so it helps tremendously. Dandelion again. I think what we're going to do now is we're actually going to head straight back to town. There we go. Because at the moment I just want to basically go back to bed, rest, and call it a day for now. It's a bit of a shorter episode, but that shouldn't be a problem. It would actually be advantageous. An episode with a focus on, in this instance, crafting and collecting. All right, let's go and sleep here, at least for an hour, so at least we can do the save. So then I'm going to, of course, say again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next one. In the meantime, take care.